It is party time, Mom. It is a free-for-all Thursday. Welcome to another episode of the Chad Prather Show here in Studio 22. The mothership, Chance, the soulless ginger rapper, Candice, the queen of the Ethiopians, of course, Herbert, the silent deer. Chance, you know, somebody commented on an episode, I guess it was last week when you were at the helm, and they took issue with the idea that I keep saying that gingers don't have souls.
I think you mentioned it.
I said, the ones I know don't have a soul. It's like little people. It's like little people, man. They don't know what they're doing either. Candace, what's your email address? C-Ortiz at?
Steve at
all the
watchchat.com.
Catholics and the little people. And left-handed folks as well. Hot news, Natalie. Look at you over in the pub. Look at you.
What did you end up doing for your birthday?
Oh, my God. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
No,
Okay.
I sat around. I drank coffee. That's what I did.
Just reminiscing about your life and looking back and looking toward the future.
Reflections.
Reflections.
I journaled.
Yeah.
I journaled.
I bet you do.
I wish I was that disciplined. And Matthew McConaughey just wrote a book. And that's all it is his reflections. And I'm like, who wants to read Matthew McConaughey's reflections on life? Not me.
If it has the bongos in it, maybe.
You know, there's no pictures.
Oh, then
No
never
pictures.
mind.
I'm going to write a book of my reflections on life. It's going to be a short book.
With pictures?
It's going to be a short book, lots of
Please have
pictures.
pictures, please.
It's going to be pictures of me when I was little. Like I remember when my mom made me wear this. My mother used to cut my hair, okay? I mean, I had the bowl haircut, literally, and my mother was convinced that she just cut our hair. It was horrible. I have a photo album that I want to bring in one day. But we need to scan these pictures, Candace. We need, yes, so that we can put them on the screen. People need to see from whence I came. Yes, there are some funny pictures of Chad. Look who's made it over to the hot seat.
Woo-woo!
Kentucky Kyle!
Is this his first time?
In the hot seat, yeah.
These are comfy chairs over here.
Are
I
you
like
nervous?
this so much
Yeah.
better.
Can you literally feel the glitter from Lisa Page's
can.
body?
I'm
No.
never going to be able to wash it off.
Never.
It's everywhere.
That's the herpes of the craft world.
She
Glitter.
just keeps on giving, keeps coming back.
We're getting rid of it.
So the first time Lisa Page, we're going to talk about her because she's not here. First time Lisa Page was ever on this show, she was all glittered up. She'd rub that body lotion on. It's still on that chair.
It is.
It will not come off.
Yep.
It won't come off. And so good luck, Kyle.
I would have thrown
And the
the shirt
male
away.
guests go home to their wives after they've been on the show. Where the hell have you been?
Yeah. Sure, you've been in the studio.
He's like, Lisa Page made me do it.
Lisa Page made me do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing in this cup but coffee, Mom. Oh. I'm just kidding. Kyle, we're not going to get newsy today.
Okay.
We're not going to do that. We're going to hang out like a couple of dudes. We're going to talk. We're going to drink some of that coffee that doesn't have anything in it. We're going to give Hot News Natalie a hard time. We're going to be chauvinists.
I can't wait.
Yes, we're going to be sexist. Well, don't look at me like that, Candace. Why do you look at me like that? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You notice the flack I get from this girl?
She's on you constantly.
I know. You know why? Because she's a woman. She's a woman.
That's what women do.
They don't get hysterical. They get historical. She's like, you remember that one time you did that? So I thought we buried that hatchet. We did, but then we left the handle sticking out.
And remember everything.
Everything. Oh, hello, Candice. Man, so less estrogen in this room today.
Yeah, I do feel a little outnumbered.
Yeah, good.
Candace and I are a little outnumbered.
It's going to be fun. You're going to get a crash course in maleness today.
That's any given Tuesday in Texas.
No,
Yes.
no.
Okay. I'm ready to learn.
That's right. It's going to be the sexist episode. Speaking of crash courses, I got a crash course in home title theft recently, and you better pray this thing never happens to you because it can ruin you financially. Here's how it happens. Legal titles to your homes are kept online where they can be hacked. A cyber thief finds your home's title, forges your signature on a quitclaim deed, files it stating you sold your home to them, and then they take out loans against your home until your equity is gone. You won't even know it's happened until the collection calls start pouring in. And you're not protected by your insurance or your bank or common identity theft programs, but Home Title Lock protects you. And in the unlikely event you become a victim of title theft while a member, Home Title Lock will spend up to $250,000 in legal fees to help restore your home's title. Go to HometitleLock.com, register your address right now for free to see if you're already a victim. Then use code RADIO for 30 free days of protection. That's code RADIO at HometitleLock.com. Don't move. So what city were we in? We were in Houston or someplace, and we watched the Tyson fight, which wasn't a fight.
No,
right?
Exhibition.
Tyson and Jones Jr. You're a former Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
Yes.
Okay. So you're pretty, you know sports
I do.
pretty well. Are you a sports fan?
I mean, I love football,
The foosball with
UFC.
them gargantuans?
UFC, and I love bull riding.
Bull riding.
Yeah. Not to participate.
Yeah. No, I got it. You like UFC, though?
Yes.
Okay. Have you
A
seen
lot.
Kyle's video? Kyle Lovett knockout?
Did you get knocked out?
No.
I did not.
You knocked someone out?
I did.
20 seconds into the second round.
Okay.
Blam, blam.
Done.
Laid them down. Check it out. Everybody needs to Google that or get on YouTube and search it.
Yeah.
And then while you're on YouTube looking for Kyle Lovett knockout, go over to Chad Prather and hit subscribe. And then hit the little bell up there so you get notified every time we come on. Boxing.
Yeah.
You a fan of boxing?
I'm not.
Okay. A little boring for you?
A little bit.
Two big-ass dudes. Okay, well, the fight prior to Tyson Jones Jr. was Jake Paul and Nate Robinson.
I saw
And
it.
it stole the show.
I did watch it, but it's just not my favorite.
Yeah.
In typical 2020 fashion, that a YouTube star got fight of the night over Mike Tyson. So
Right.
I mean that says a lot right there.
It's true.
But it did. I mean it.
Jake Paul, who's a YouTube star, and these guys make millions of dollars a month off of YouTube, him and his brother Logan Paul, just being crazy. Fought Nate Robinson, who was an NBA player, played for pretty much every team in the league.
Yeah.
But he was 3-time slam dunk champion. He's only like, 5'10"?
Yeah, got a vertical for a day.
Yeah,
He jumps out of the gym.
And Logan Paul, who's 6'1". So obviously it was an exhibition. And Nate Robinson can't box.
He cannot. Zero technique. I mean, you would think that with the training that he could put into it, that he would have a little bit of defense.
Just
and
athletic prowess.
Athletic, I mean, he's an athlete,
Didn't have
but your hands down and your chin out is not a good way to go into a boxing match.
No, he was trying to do it like a street brawl.
Yeah.
And Jake Paul's a big old boy. I mean, he's about the size of a barn door.
And he's
Brawl.
fought before. He's had some experience.
Yeah.
I don't think that the jitters got to him as much as it did Nate.
Yeah. Well, he clobbered him, knocked
Oh.
him out cold.
Night.
I mean, when he hit him, he became an instant meme,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
right? Like the funniest meme I saw was the toys whenever Andy comes in the room and there's Woody and Buzz, and then Nate Robinson was laying there beside
Face
him. They were all laying on the floor. But he became an instant meme, right?
Yes.
And he just humiliated the guy, especially because he big talked. He he was fighting for a purpose, the whole thing. Well, Jake Paul and Kyle showed this to me. Jake Paul was on. He was being interviewed by these two black ladies, and I don't know who they are. Don't care who they are because something on this level is stupid. And what was it they were asking him?
They were asking him if he was racist because he knocked out a black man.
Was that a serious question?
That was a serious question. And
Okay.
And he said it was a shit question.
yeah,
Those were his words. This is a shit question.
Good.
And they said, why is it a shit question? We want to know the answer. And they said, you need to become a part of the...
we need to bring you into this discussion.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the truest form of combat. UFC, boxing, it's two men entering, it wasn't like it was, he snuck up behind him in an alley, like
sucker
they
punch.
both signed on the dotted line.
They did.
And it's ridiculous.
But where's the logic in that? Like, if Nate Robinson had knocked out Jake Paul, nobody's going to ask him that.
Yeah.
Are you a racist for knocking out a white guy? I mean, are you going to... I mean, that doesn't even make any sense. But that's where we are right now. And as a culture, it just makes me sick. I mean, that's like saying you hit a home run off of, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
White guy hits a home run off a black pitcher. You're racist?
Yeah, they're just forcing it and causing division.
Yeah. Oh, well. This is the kind of thing. But now Jake Paul is going to fight. Apparently, he going to find out.
Going to take a step up in.
Yeah. He gonna fight Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, that's a different story.
Yeah. Floyd Mayweather don't wade into the punches the way Nate Robinson did. Floyd Mayweather gonna come in there and sting you like a bee a couple times
that big
and back out.
talk is gonna be backed up.
Ding, ding, ding. Now he won't. He probably won't knock Jake Paul out, but I don't know. We don't know. Jake Paul might have a glass jaw.
Yeah, it hasn't been tested yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And earlier this week we talked about the girl on Tuesday who was the boxer in Switzerland. She was a Brazilian boxer, 34-year-old chick who beat her husband to death.
Yes.
So I don't take you girls lightly. I don't take you girls lightly at all.
Not when you get the emotions behind it.
What?
When you get the emotions behind it, like a girl fight compared to a dude fight, completely different when you're talking about street fight. Like it's not the same at all. Even when there's a guy fight, there's actually some unspoken rules. When girls fight, like you look in high school.
Oh, you're going to have weaves coming out,
are
titties
flying,
falling out.
And
all things
that's
go.
white girl and black girl weaves. Like they're all flying. They don't, nails popping off.
You're going to find out if she's wearing underwear.
Right. They usually end up naked. They do.
They do, man. Mm-hmm. So, Trip, what's wrong with y'all? That's the estrogen. It makes you crazy. I've said over and over again, it's the difference between estrogen and testosterone. Testosterone, we just want to reproduce. That's all we want to do. We're givers. We just want to water the flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Women, though, they got that estrogen. Makes them mama bears.
Yes.
And mama bears are the mean ones. Cut you. I've seen episodes of Snapped.
Men do have the ability to fight it out, let it go. Women never let it go. Even if they've forgiven you. Women will not typically let it go.
I wanted to turn this into a sexist chauvinistic. Women don't.
I'm saying it.
They don't let it go.
They don't let it go.
But I've always said women are crazy and men are stupid. You think that's a fair assessment?
Yeah, that's fair.
We're pretty stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all are pretty crazy.
Every woman has a level of crazy. And if she tells you she's not crazy, that's the one you should run from.
Yeah.
We all have that
just
moment.
How well
it's
you
just
hide it.
What?
It's just how well you hide it. That's
yeah, and when you accept it and then let it go.
Candace, I got a question for you. Pull that microphone over there close to you. You're newly engaged, and your fiancé is not in the room. You ever look at Mark and go, "You're stupid"?
Absolutely not.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
You still looking through them Google eyes. She's still looking through
the
them
new hasn't
hearts.
wore off yet.
Yeah, Cupid still got his arrow stuck in her
No,
heart.
I don't know if that'll ever change, though.
I hope it doesn't. But sometimes, like, I know I'm stupid. I do the dumb things all the time. I just learned, guys, listen to me. If y'all listen to this show, you're watching this show, just go ahead and admit it. You're dumb. We're going to do dumb things. You ever say that to Joseph? Oh, you stupid. Say it or feel it.
I mean, he's done stupid stuff. He could probably say the same thing about me. I feel like at a certain level, you can grow. You do mature out of that. Like for Joseph and I, we hardly ever fight. That doesn't mean we don't have disagreements, but I really make a concerted effort in my marriage to pick my battles. I just think because when I really get pissed, I need it to really like him to feel it, and if I'm bitching and moaning about everything all the time, then he's desensitized to it,
So you're married to, in my opinion, an intimidating man.
Yes.
Okay, he's quiet. He's big.
Yes.
He's quiet. He kind of broods, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, super nice dude.
Mm-hmm.
But like he holds his words. He's not like me. I'm always yakking.
Like me.
Yeah. I never shut up. Quiet people make me nervous.
Yeah.
They're the ones that make me nervous.
He's
like Kyle.
quiet. He's very controlled.
Yeah.
He's military trained.
Yeah.
They just.
But that's why I can understand. Like but see, what was it you told me? The best relationship advice is never mess with the person, or only go with the people that have more to lose than you do.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only
Because if they got nothing to lose, they're going to crucify you.
they're going to
Take you down.
crucify you.
There's an old quote, nothing more dangerous than a man with nothing to lose.
My old boss said, the next woman I marry is going to ask me for a prenup.
Yes! I'll sign it.
And I will sign it happily.
I keep telling Kyle all the time, I'm like, find you a rich woman, man. Y'all look at him. Look how pretty he is. He got
What I
something to
need.
give.
Look at that.
I'm telling you, you Google Kyle Lovett knockout, you're going to find out real quick. You're going to find out.
I'm going to do that during our break.
Yeah. We're going to have to get a Kentucky Kyle email address, what we're going to have to do.
Yeah.
Oh, this coffee's good. It's coffee, Mom, I promise.
Cheers.
It's too bad you don't drink, Nally. Coffee,
Well, I
that
only
is.
came for, just so you know, they're not going to scare me off too much. I have to leave because I have to run out somewhere, but I'm really
Are
irrelevant.
you already a preemptive excuse, aren't you?
Well, I'm irrelevant in this manliness anyway.
Yeah,
You
well,
know where this show is going, so you're getting out.
it's true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm irrelevant.
It's true.
But
You watching any football?
Not a lot.
No.
No.
I'm tired of it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Once they made it political, I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah. And that's where it's going. Like,
That's where it's going. That's what's happening with
this
it.
year doesn't count anyway.
And I was trying to think, Natalie, like I came across video the other day. They're out there of Natalie doing her stripper dance on a chair. And her tryout that was successful. Because you tried out one season for the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders.
Yeah.
And didn't make it.
Last one cut.
And you ugly cried.
I did ugly cry.
And then the next season she tried out, she did a little striptease
nailed the
on a
audition.
chair. And I told her, I said, we can set this studio up for you to reproduce that dance. Do you remember what you did?
I remember you actually have it backward. The year I did the strip dance,
Oh.
it's not why I got cut, but I did get cut that year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know the ladies loved you.
I didn't strip dance.
In our minds, you did. Okay? Let's just put it that way. In our minds, you did.
Okay.
But it's funny because I look back at those videos.
Where did you find those?
I don't want to talk about it. People send me things.
Okay.
You're on WikiFeet.
You sent me screenshots of
These
me.
are videos. This is a full video. I think somebody was watching the show
Okay.
and videoed it. Candace, are you on WikiFeet?
I'm not on WikiFeet.
Yeah, I think you're on WikiFeet. Sarah Gonzalez is on WikiFeet.
She is. I'm not. Am I?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
No.
I bet you are. You know what WikiFeet is?
Do not.
You know what
Explain this
like
to me.
Wikipedia is?
Yeah.
So they take celebrities, quote unquote celebrities, and they find pictures of their feet, and they post them on the whole deal, WikiFeet. And they have, it's almost like foot porn.
Yeah, there's a fetish for everything, huh?
It's where it's my feet. That's where I have one tattoo on all of my body. One tattoo.
You got a little Dallas Cowboys star.
I do.
Oh, it's cute.
I felt like I earned it after I made the team.
You didn't put it on your rear end.
My friend Melissa and I went and got, a group of us actually went and got some tattoos.
All right.
It's the only one I ever got.
Yeah. I got a few.
You do.
Not on my feet. But anyway, that's what they do. They put people's feet on the deal. Anyway, so when I see you in those old tryout videos, like I look at them and I'm like, it doesn't look like Natalie.
You don't think?
Mm-mm. It's
Well, I'm
not the
older.
Natalie I know, but then you open your mouth and start talking. And I'm like, yep, that's her.
There she is.
That's Natalie. I can just hear it. It's not doesn't grate. It just like
grates.
grinds.
It grates
It
on
grinds the gear, right? Like I can hear Natalie.
Well, I don't probably look the same because I'm older.
You're a little bit older.
I was older when I cheered.
You're a little bit older.
I'm a little bit older.
Yeah. So
Sexier.
I love you. Somebody told me that I'm mean to you on the show, and I don't. And what did I do?
You text me and said, I love you with all my heart, and I hope you really don't think I'm mean to you.
Yes. Give you anything in this world.
So sweet.
No,
I love our banter.
I know.
I mean,
You're like my sister, Boo.
that's what I said.
Look at God.
I don't mind
Just
when you're
smile all
like,
over himself.
shut up, stupid bitch. I don't
What?
mind. It's fine. You've
I
said
know.
it a few times.
I know. Thank you for allowing me to say that to you every now and then. Hey, the curators at Bespoke Post have done it again this winter with an all-new lineup of essential box of awesome collections for guys. Guys! Guaranteed to upgrade your life, whether it's showcase pieces to level up your indoor hosting skills or cozy threads for those blustery days. Men don't have blustery days, by the way. Bespoke Post only sends guys the best stuff every single month, no matter what you're into, except for feet. Box of Awesome's got you covered. From style and grooming goods to barware, cooking tools, and outdoor gear, Box of Awesome has collections for every part of your life. Now, to get started, I want you to take the quiz over at boxofawesome.com. Your answers are going to help them pick the right Box of Awesome for you. And they're going to release new boxes every month across a ton of different categories, and it's free to sign up. You can skip a month or cancel anytime. Each box costs only $45, but it's got over $70 worth of gear inside of it. You get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com and enter promo code WATCHCHAD at checkout. Boxofawesome.com, promo code WATCHCHAD for 20% off your first box. Well, we got rid of Natalie. Look at the bar over there. We replaced it. We replaced it.
Just boys being dudes now.
Just dudes, man. We're going to sit here and man-spread and mansplain. That bottle of, shut up, Candace. Hey, inevitably people, whenever I get tickled about stuff, they're like, you're drunk. I'm like, oh my gosh. People have no clue. Look at Candace. Look at Candace. She's taking her sweater off over there. Get yourself together. When Mark's out of the room, you get crazy. What do you got in your cup over there, Candace? You got a little something? Yep. Oh, a little Sprite. So flashback over to the bar, Chancey. Jameson. John Jameson. The great-great-grandson of John Jameson, James Jameson, liked to join himself to various expeditions, particularly in Africa. True story. In one occasion, across the Congo, he discovered a tribe of cannibals. He liked to sketch drawings of Candace, put your sweater back on. Calm down. Calm yourself down. He found a tribe of cannibals. He liked to draw things, right? He liked to draw things on the expedition, whatever. In this case, while he was in the Congo, he bought a 10-year-old girl and gave them to the tribe to be eaten so he could draw the process. Quite the legacy of the Jameson whiskey family.
Yeah, that's
kind of rough. Huh?
That's a lot.
Make you a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Tied her to a tree, stabbed her twice in the belly. Then they attacked her, cut her all up, took her down the river, washed her, ate her. And you know what? He never faced justice for any of it.
Really?
Yeah, because he died shortly after it came to knowledge. Never faced any justice. Even came back, never denied that he did it. Even made drawings when he got back to Ireland, saying it while it was fresh in his memory.
Wow.
You know, yeah, I know. It's crazy. People are crazy, Candace. Golly.
A deep history lesson.
I know, man. Almost makes me want to never drink Jameson again. Almost.
Close.
Almost. But that's a sad tale.
Yeah.
That's a sad tale. I didn't know if Candace could handle that one. But no, there's a lot of crazy stuff. What is your favorite drink?
Being from Kentucky, I'm a bourbon guy.
Yeah.
Not easy to come by, but a good Pappy Van Winkle.
Pappy Van Winkle.
But Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
Did you know that Buffalo Trace has the same mash bill as Blanton's? They distill it a little differently, make it a little differently, but it's got the same mash bill. Now, Blanton's is hard to come by.
Yeah.
It can be. Unless some places get it more than others. Fort Worth, Texas, I can tell you, it's difficult to come by.
Yeah.
People jump on it so fast, Blanton's is gone. But Buffalo Trace, good bourbon, same mash bill. I didn't know that until recently.
Yeah. It's a neat, the whole process of it, doing the bourbon tour. It's a cool thing, the whole process to see what they do, what each bourbon place does a little bit different. They're a little niched, But,
well, it's funny because I did a television show years ago, it was a travel television show, and we did the Bourbon Trail, right? And then we stopped off, because you got the big ones that people know about. Yeah. And then we stopped off at some of these little hole-in-the-wall distilleries that made pretty good spirits, right? And they would have these big old plastic tubs for their mash tanks and all of that stuff, and it was like making moonshine.
Yeah,
I mean, these guys were, they'd have like a bathtub full of mash, and they were making this stuff, but it was a legit distiller that was in there, doing the small batch stuff. My buddy, I got to give him a shout out for my birthday. I got to give 2 shout outs actually. That bottle of Jameson for my birthday came from Fact Pack member Rebecca Hockenberry. Thank you, Rebecca. And Fact Pack, of course, gave me my my new, still over here because I want to brag about it, gave me my new flask right here. I'm going to have to put some of that JMO in there. And, of course, my bottle breacher. And then my buddy Kevin Wade, he sent me a picture of his Japanese whiskeys. Kevin's also a Fact Pack member. He sent me a picture of different Japanese whiskeys, which are very, very good. He used to be gracious enough because he was an international captain for Delta, and he would fly to Asia. And when he was in Japan, he'd always bring me whiskey back. He's got a nice, fine collection of Japanese whiskeys. He said, pick one for your birthday.
Nice.
And I said, how about I'm going to let you pick it? So he brought me a beautiful, beautiful bottle of Japanese whiskey, which actually tastes like scotch. That's the way they make it.
Yeah.
There's one thing that people don't realize about whiskey is Japan and New Zealand have become very significant, people think of Kentucky and Tennessee, of course. And then they think of Ireland. They think of Canada. But they don't think of New Zealand or Japan. Good stuff.
Yeah.
We might have to break into that. Bro.
Yeah, let's have a little taste.
I might have to. The weekend's coming. We're going to Naples, Florida.
Yeah. It's birthday week.
Celebrate the fact that we're just going to go do something.
Get out of town.
Yeah. But no, I am a whiskey drinker. Everybody knows that. And people get mad at me because they say, oh, you talk about it too much or you flaunt it or whatever. No, we don't. I mean, I'm not slurring.
Yeah.
I could remember the story of cannibalism from James Jameson, right? Candaceson? Chanceson? Anyway, but I'm not a big beer drinker. I once was. I go in waves. You like beer?
I do like beer. Summertime, it's hot, I like a cold beer.
Yeah.
It's good.
Got to be hot, though.
Yeah.
Like whiskey while you're floating on the river, not my thing.
No.
It's a little much.
Doesn't come through the palate as good if on a 100-degree day.
Yeah. And we got the Bonner wines, which are great partners of the show that come from 9,000 feet in the sky down in Argentina. Those Malbecs are good. Candace, I've seen Candace get a little loose-lipped with it. I'll call you out, girl. You're in the man cave today, Chance. That's the thing I like about Chance. When Chance is in the room and we got whiskey in here, Chance is like, pour me a little bit. Right? Yeah, look at it. Soulless ginger. Little leprechaun. But the Malbec wines are really good. Those things are don't get on the microphone if you're going to share it. Get on the microphone. What about drugs? You into heroin?
No.
No?
No.
Good. That's good. We're going to draw the line there, Candace. Golly. Can't believe
Like
she
my
even
teeth. Don't lay off the meth.
No meth. Can't believe you even suggested such a thing, Candace. Oh my Lord. No drugs.
No drugs.
No drugs. Candace, you think that marijuana should be legalized in the state of Texas?
I don't know.
Come on, that's a cop out.
No, I really don't. I mean, I don't know.
I can argue for or against.
I could probably do the same, but I don't know.
If you had to come down on the legalization of marijuana in the state of Texas, would it be for or against? If you really had to come down on it, I'll go out on a limb. I'll say it. I think I'm for it.
I don't know. Based on how it's changed Colorado,
yeah,
I would have to say against.
Yeah, that is a heavy argument. It's a heavy, weighty argument right there. But then again, it is Colorado, right? I think there has to be some stipulations to how you legalize it and how it's used and things like that. I think medicinally, I think that's a different deal. But anyway, yeah. Me personally, I think people should be able to do whatever they want to do as long as it's not harming somebody else. That's the biggest thing. That's the libertarian in me. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Let's sell something. What do we got? I'm a capitalist. Hey, it is important. This year's reminded us just how important it is that we look after the ones we love. The holiday season, I want you to give the gift of safety, accuracy, and self-defense. Give them iTarget Pro. When the government can't or won't protect your family, self-defense is your only option, but most of us don't have time to consistently train. Plus, ammo Really expensive. That's why iTarget has invented an incredible training tool. You can use their proprietary app and their laser bullet. You can train safely in the convenience of your own home with your actual firearm. iTarget Pro comes in all the major calibers, including .223 and .556, so you can stay sharp with almost any firearm. So today I'm going to get you 10% off plus free shipping with offer code CHAD, I spell it Chad, at checkout when you go to itargetpro.com. Smartest way for you to practice, and it pays for itself just a few tries. The holiday season is here. Give the gift that is a bullseye, folks, right on the spot with the letter I, targetpro.com, itargetpro.com, offer code Chad. We'll be right back. I'm trying to figure out what's in there, a little backwash or something. I don't know. Are you a hunter?
I am.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to do the first of the week?
Let's hear about it.
Hunt.
What are we hunting?
I'm going to be down on the King Ranch. Everybody knows the famous King Ranch in Texas, about 700,000 acres.
Nice chunk of property.
Yeah. My buddy Parker Johnson's got a deer lease down there. We do an annual troubadour hunt where a number of guys who are Texas musicians, I'm not one of them, but legit Texas musicians, they get together and we get down there. And it's some of our buddies, they host us down there and
nice.
Hoping to kill one of them 150-point bucks.
Ooh.
Yeah. Look good in here in studio. Look at Herbert the silent deer. Look how regal he looked. He still looks regal, doesn't he? Smells a lot better than he did when the truck hit him. But you shoot a lot?
I do.
You a gun guy?
Yeah, I enjoy shooting. Like to stay fresh. Stay fresh.
Have you ever tried that iTarget Pro?
I have not.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool product. Pretty sharp. And saves a lot on ammo. Dude.
Yeah.
Especially when it...
Well, it's hard to come by nowadays.
Every time I pull the trigger, I hear cha-ching.
Yep.
Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Right on the ground.
Yeah. Candace, how many times are you going to... What is the deal? But no, seriously, I go over to Texas Gun Experience, and those guys have always got, Natalie's husband and brother-in-law, their place, and they've always got a good stock of ammunition over there. And but it's expensive.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, they're not making any money off of ammunition right now, and so many people have stockpiled.
Yeah.
I went to the Academy Sporting Goods the other day and just walked past the gun aisle in the outdoor section. There were no guns.
Empty. Shelves are empty.
Gone.
Everybody's buying them up.
What's up with that?
Well, look at the way the world is.
We gotta smoke some aliens, apparently.
Yeah. They're just waiting on us.
Yeah.
To get our crap together before they come back.
Dude, I don't know. Joe Biden this week came out with his new COVID plan. Part of it is a mask mandate. At least 3 months of that.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be over with as soon the 100 days?
No.
You think that's really going to stop at 100 days?
Well, the thing is, what happens at the end of 100 days and COVID's still here?
Yeah. It's still hanging around.
Or it hasn't
just
slowed
like
down.
the flu.
Yeah.
It's here.
Yeah. Now, the only difference that I see is I don't think we're going to have... Now, eventually it may turn into this. You may have COVID season like you have the flu season.
Right.
Now, you get the flu any time of the year. But
Yeah.
you have the flu season where it's more prevalent. It'll be interesting to see if we have like COVID season,
Yeah.
what happens with it.
Well, and how it's going to transition and what strand or whatever. It's...
And also this week, President Trump came out and said that we're just a matter of days away from the vaccine being available. We'll see. My biggest question, Kyle, is this about this coronavirus thing. Why aren't health workers just dropping like flies?
Yeah, because they're constantly around it.
If this thing's so deadly, why aren't they just dropping like flies? They're constantly exposed to it and stuff like that, but they're not. I hate to say when Party Foul's right, but he was right when he said when they start burning bodies in the street,
Yeah.
that's when you'll know that you're in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah.
That's not COVID, people. Do not accuse me of COVID. But I don't know. The mask thing, I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. I just want to go. Like right now, Like you live in Western Kentucky.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to move there with you.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
But I just live in the middle of nowhere, Texas.
I like it down here.
Yeah, it's good. I think everybody who's in the live chat right now ought to say, you know what? Kyle needs to move to Texas. Come on to Texas.
Take a vote.
You can be bi-state. You can live in both different places.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Not a big deal. I'll tell you, man, I don't know, man. Food's better.
Food is good down here.
I don't know how much you can talk bad about Kentucky. It's a beautiful state.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful state. I mean, if you're a drug user.
Well, you know.
If you like bourbon and like OxyContin, it's a great state. But, you know, down in the holler.
Yeah, it's always been home to me.
Yeah.
But I love to travel.
Yeah.
Getting out, seeing the sights with you on the road is always fun. But I spent some time down in Texas here the last few weeks, and it's
we
good
headed
time.
We headed down to Naples, Florida. Now, if you don't remember, most of you saw the video where Steve McGrew and I walked into the hotel and it had the stripper pole in the room. Have you ever seen that video?
Yeah.
And the mirrors on the ceiling? That was in Naples.
Okay.
We're not staying there.
You didn't book that for us this
No.
trip. Okay.
No. I wouldn't have booked it that time. It had the sex couch, and then it had the positions that you use it in on the picture on the wall and stuff like that. And there was like one of those rough, you know, those old, like your grandma used to have the rough blankets that was just like the wool kind of thing. It was just that on the bed. And I was like, I don't think this is where we're supposed to stay. It should have known whenever I walked in there and the guys had tattoos all up their neck and on their face and handed me an index card to fill out with my name and address and phone number with a golf pencil, that it was not my caliber of place.
Yeah.
And Steve McGrew said, where's your sense of adventure? And I said, in 2003, when I used to stay in crappy places. And we walked in there and we did the video. Like 1.2 million people watched it right then. And it was scary. I actually laid on the bed because I want to see myself in the mirror on the ceiling. My body, I just itched for 3 days.
Yeah, the bed bugs.
It's just my brain working, you know. Steve McGrew goes, dude, are you starting to itch? And I'm like, I can't believe you just said that to me.
Skin start crawling then.
Yeah. We didn't stay there. We went down to the street to the Holiday Inn Express. And I think this year we're staying at the Four Seasons.
Okay.
Naples.
Thank you for that.
We'll just stay over at the Four Seasons. Oh, my gosh, this place. I'll take you by there and show it to you.
Yeah, let's check it out.
I'll tell you. Maybe we pay $40 and we do another video.
Just take a tour.
Oh, my gosh. But you know what? When I was coming out of that hotel, there was like normal rooms up there where they were putting the truckers. I don't know why they stuck us on the back 40.
Well, maybe he thought that you wanted, where was your sense of adventure?
Freaky deaky with Steve McGrew.
Yeah.
No, it was nowhere near my interest at all whatsoever. So anyway, we're going to be down in Naples, and we're going to have fun at the Comedy Catch. And then Toledo,
Ohio.
Toledo.
Right after Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Y'all have a big family Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually.
All the traditional stuff?
Yeah, just, your basic.
I want you to think about me. I'll be alone.
Yeah.
I'll be alone.
Well,
and then
I'll be catching up to you on the 26th.
Yeah. Then I'll be in Toledo. Candace, don't look at me like that. Don't do it. Look at her over there. She's so judgmental. Did I tell you, I went in the cigar shop the other day, and the guy working in there goes, why don't you bring Candice in this shop? See, that's what guys do in cigar shops. They talk trash. Are you blushing? I can't tell. You're Mayan. Do your people know any cannibals when they drink whiskey?
Probably.
Yeah? You drink Irish whiskey and think cannibalism?
It's safe to assume.
Some of those folks over there in West Fort Worth?
Precisely.
Oh, my goodness, dude. I have the best time in here. I'll tell you what, we celebrated my birthday yesterday, and internally I did at least 48 years old. Born in December 1972.
How old do you feel?
I feel about my age, I guess. Yeah. I could feel a lot better. Drop about 20 pounds, which should be easy to do.
Yeah.
But I've been bitching about my weight for 10 years now.
It's just easier to bitch about it than do it.
I know. See, like you stay in pretty good shape. Just look up Kyle Lovett Knockout. he stays in good shape. You keep hanging around me, you're going to be soft.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm going to make you.
Well, maybe I can tighten you up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe so. But Party Foul has done a good job at 50. He got on the keto diet a few years ago, dropped like 30 pounds.
And he's been like strict on that too.
Oh, he's very strict on it.
Yeah.
And Party Foul is lean everywhere except that little pooch right here.
Yeah.
But he is 50. He's got estrogen. The thing that makes the ladies crazy? That's what gives us the little belly right there.
Yeah.
The older we get, estrogen.
Father Time is undefeated.
Father Time. Yeah. You know what? If COVID virus doesn't get you, something will. The Reaper's coming, people. Oh, my gosh. Cheers. Here's to the Reaper. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Did we just toast the Grim Reaper? I didn't mean it like that. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, dude, I can't tell you how much it has been a blessing for me these last 2 years to just be a part of Blaze TV. And I want to encourage everybody to join the Blaze TV family. You can do it at blazetv.com/Chad and use promo code Chad, give you a discount. Go there this evening and sign up. We got big stuff coming in 2020. Hang tight. After the break, I'm going to tell you all, 2021, sorry, I'm going to tell you all about it. Don't move. We joke about being men and masculine and stuff like that, shooting guns and drinking whiskey and growing hair on our chest and all that stuff. Candace knows what I'm talking about. One of the things, we joke about it a lot, but one of the things on a serious level, and I want to leave you with this, is one of my favorite poems. Got most of it memorized. Sometimes I mix the words up, so I'm just going to read it to you. Rudyard Kipling's If. Says, if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired of waiting or be lied about but don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good or talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master and think and not make thoughts your aim. If you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it all in one turn of pitch and toss and lose and start again at all your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they're gone, and so hold on when there's nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can walk with crowds and keep your virtue, walk with kings, not lose the common touch. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son. I love that poem.
Strong words.
That's strong words. Talks about the triumph and disaster. They're both, I love that, dude. Both imposters. It's incredible. So thank you guys. 2021, we got some huge stuff coming up. The Chad Prather Show. I can't wait when we get into it. So many creative ideas, so many fun things, provocative, investigative journalism coming from Candace, the queen of the Ethiopians. She might end up on a list. We'll find out. You'll find out soon. We love you. God bless you. Talk to you next time. Bye.